Welcome to part 2 of the 2021 Virtual Polar Plunge. In part 1, we watched dozens take the plunge, all to support our athletes. And today, we're giving out the awards for Biggest Splash, Best Costume, Best LETR Submission, Most Hilarious Plunge, Audience Favorite, as voted on in part 1 by you, and Best Group Plunge. We'll also be highlighting our fundraising champions. And in part 2, we get to see our athlete leadership coordinator, Bruce Clark, take the plunge.
Hello, my name is Bruce Clark, and I'm doing the Polar Plunge to support Special Olympics Texas. I am the athlete leadership coordinator with Special Olympics Texas.
Watch as dozens of athletes, LETR members, volunteers, coaches, community partners, members of Unified Champion Schools, and more all make the plunge to help raise money for our Special Olympics Texas athletes. Today's broadcast would not be made possible without the support of our sponsors. Our sponsors include Law Enforcement Torch Run. The LETR for Special Olympics engages law enforcement worldwide, championing acceptance and inclusion for people with intellectual disabilities, starting first with their own communities. Amy's Ice Cream. Established in 1984, Amy's handcrafts artisan super premium ice creams, dairy-free fruit ices, and frozen yogurt. Brandt, meeting your construction and service needs throughout Texas. Chaparral Ice. Everything's cooler on ice. Chaparral Ice has become Austin's premier ice facility, serving 44,000 people per year during public skating hours alone. Amarillo National Bank. Locally owned, family strong, here to stay. Kalahari Resorts and Conventions. America's largest indoor water parks with a location in Round Rock, Texas. Driscoll Health Plan, helping to grow healthier South Texans. A Smart Restaurant Supply. Family owned since 1975. Alpha Sigma Alpha, developing women of poise and purpose. AmeriGroup Foundation, creating healthier lives together. Knights of Columbus. And Knights of Columbus, Archdiocese of San Antonio Bishop Thomas J. Flanagan Chapter. Finally, we'll recognize all of our wonderful statewide sponsors. Up next, the National Anthem, performed by April, an Area 20 Special Olympics Texas athlete.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose the stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets cracked there, songbirds birds singing there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's last star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Now, let's meet our hosts for today. Paul Russell. Paul is with BKD and is also on the Special Olympics Texas North Region Resource Board. Jason Riddlesberger, Director of Community Development for the City of Amarillo, Texas. Jason is representing LETR.
Working for the Amarillo Police Department for 24 years, I've been so lucky and blessed to work with Special Olympics Texas for many years. Some of my favorite memories are from all of the Special Olympics events and competitions, but nothing compares to all of the amazing and wonderful friends that I've made. I'm so glad to be here with you all.
Hi, my name is Paul Russell. I'm an audit director with BKD LLP, a national public accounting firm, here in our Dallas office. I'm also a member of the Special Olympics Texas North Region Resource Board, a role I've served in for over 3 years. I got to know Special Olympics through my brother-in-law, Tim Holt, who has been participating in Special Olympics competitions for over 20 years now. We played on several championship unified softball teams together and even had the opportunity to represent Special Olympics Texas in the national games in 2016. Shout out to Louisville ISD SOTX chapter and my Tidal Wave teammates. I have the honor of being your host this morning for the virtual Polar Plunge Awards. So let's dive in.
So athletes, these plunges are all for you to make sure we have the resources needed to get you back into the game. That includes the 2021 Summer Games at Morgan's Wonderland this September and state basketball currently scheduled for this June.
All right, are you ready for the awards? Let's get started.
Who made a splash at Special Olympics Texas? Our first category is Biggest Splash. The nominees are
The Heroic Cannonball, Mr. America Takes a Dive,
Hey, athlete! This is for you!
Cliff Dive, Don't Try This at Home, Chaparral Ice's Water Drop, The Freezing Bucket,
We're Special Olympics. Don't forget to donate!
Hippo in Water.
Love our Huddle Hippos! We're doing this for you!
And the winner for Biggest Splash is
Mr. America Takes a Dive.
Hi, my name is Ian Wan. I am out of Area 10 in the North region. And I do accept the Biggest Splash Award. Thank you very much.
Now we're going to announce the nominees for Best LETR Plunge. We had a lot of tough competition from LETR. We saw a huge amount of creativity, from water slides to fire hoses to water dunk relays. And the nominees are
Round Rock PD at Kalahari, Grand Prairie PD in the ocean, Amarillo PD's Fire Truck Splash, Travis County's Dunk Relay, Chillin' at Precinct 5.
And the best plunge for LETR goes to Grand Prairie Police Department for their Dip in the Ocean video. Way to go, Grand Prairie PD. Woo! Yeah! Excellent job.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Brad McCoby with the Grand Prairie Police Department Lake Unit. Thank you to the fans who voted for the Grand Prairie Police Virtual Polar Plunge. We appreciate the votes and donations that support Special Olympics Texas. We wish our athletes luck, and we can't wait for the next Polar Plunge.
We had plenty of people go all out with their costumes. The nominees for Best Costumes are
Peanut Butter and Jelly,
I am a global texture, and this is my dad for me.
Man Incorrectly Dressed for the Weather,
Mess up my pretty white snow.
Splashin' Superheroes,
I want to say thank you for your donation.
Penguin,
You can do it,
Ready,
son. You can do
set,
it.
go!
Go! Yeah!
Nola at the Beach, Snow White,
And the winner for Best Costume goes to
Peanut Butter and Jelly.
Hello, my name is Ryan Deaton, and this is my dad, Troy. We are from Lubbock. First of all, we really enjoy seeing so many plunges. Thank you for voting as best costume, but more importantly, thank you for donating for Special Olympics. Have a great day. Bye.
Every plunge was awesome, but which were funny? The nominees for Most Hilarious Plunge are
Clocking Out, Bluebonnet Elementary's Cup Dunk, Man incorrectly dressed for the weather. Water balloons. Hippo in water.
And the most hilarious plunge goes to
Hippo in water.
We saw plenty of excellent group plunges. The nominees for best group plunges are
TCU's frog jump. CHISD jump.
From 5, okay? I'm gonna say Special Olympics and then jump in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Special Olympics!
Grand Prairie PD in the ocean. Southwest High School's plunge.
And the winner for best group plunge is
TCU's frog jump.
On behalf of the Special Olympics Club at TCU, very excited to accept the award for Best Group Plunge in the 2021 Special Olympics Polar Plunge. Absolutely love Special Olympics and the mission values, and keep living unified, y'all.
We are pleased to announce audience favorite. In part 1, we asked for your vote for best plunge in the comments.
Who did you vote for to win audience favorite? It was close. In fact, it was too close to call. We have a first place tie. Tommy Smith has tied for first place with Viva Lopez.
Rock on, Viva, rock on. Hey, Viva, remember when you did the polar plunge that you went into the bubbles? And
Yeah.
yeah, and it was kind of cold and you were rocking your guitar? Guess what?
What?
You won.
What?
You won. You won audience favorite, mamas. You won. What do you say?
I said thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God. Rock on, right?
Oh my God.
We love you. Yes.
My name.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Viva will be winning an SOTX grand prize package filled with merchandise and more, personally delivered to her home. And Tommy is the winner of our Chaparral Ice gift cards. We saw dozens of phenomenal plunges, and it was not easy to pick a clear winner. But after much debate, we have come to a final, unanimous decision. The 2021 Polar Plunge of the Year is Hippo in Water.
We are ahead of Special Olympics, and we were so excited that we got voted the best 2021 Polar Plunge. Thank you so much to the judges that voted for us. This is how excited we are.
Hutto ISD has won our grand prize Amy's Ice Cream Package, which includes a 12-month Sweet Fleet Scoop Recruit subscription for an individual. Additionally, you are the winner of the Kalahari Resort 4-day prize package. Kalahari prize package includes a 4-pack of Tomfoolery Day Passes. Kalahari Resorts has multiple locations, including one in Round Rock, Texas. Let's highlight our fundraising champions. The 3rd place Polar Plunge area goes to
Austin.
The 2nd place area Polar Plunge goes to
my hometown, Amarillo.
The top fundraising Polar Plunge is
Dallas.
The 3rd highest individual fundraiser is Cody Johnson. The 2nd highest individual fundraiser is Jeanette Thorne. The top fundraiser for the virtual Polar Plunge is Craig Whaley.
All North Texas Brant employees, my family and I would like to thank each of those that donated to help support the wonderful organization of Special Olympics Texas. Because of those donations, ladies and gentlemen, this plunge is for you!
And as an honorable mention, at a close 4th place, we have Charlie Jennings. The 3rd highest team fundraiser is National Signs Mushers. The 2nd highest team fundraiser is Brant Dallas. The highest team fundraiser is Advo Frozen in Quarantine.
And this is for Team Advo.
And as an honorable mention, at a close 4th place, Galveston Police Department. Thank you for making the Polar Plunge a success. With all of your support, we were able to raise $40,378. That amount is going to make a big splash for our athletes as we return to play this year and get back on the field.
So thank you guys so much for having me here today. I just love you guys. Hey, Elizabeth, I love you, girl. Take care.
Again, thank you all so much for sending in your videos, for donating to this wonderful organization, and for always supporting our great athletes and partners. It was an honor being your host for the virtual Polar Plunge Awards. Bye, y'all.
Rock on! Viva rock on!